So good morning. I just spent a half an hour looking for my only other camera battery because I used to have 3. Somehow the third one disappeared and now the second one has disappeared. So I only have 1 fucking battery. So I am very annoyed, very hot for some reason. I have an interview in 1 hour that I need to get ready for. It's a Zoom interview. I've already had one. I did fine and everything, but I told them I'm gonna take a different direction because it was a personal care job and not the job that it was actually advertised as. So yeah, so I have one interview at 11:30 a.m. and then I have one at 4:30 p.m. today, both today. I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm used to interviews and I'm like not that nervous for them, but at the same time I'm like, should I be nervous? Like, should I be pressuring myself to like study the company and study like all of my different answers because I know what questions they're going to ask? I've actually already worked for the company that I have my first interview with, and like jobs that I have done before, I have stories and experiences that are like just, I'm ready to pop them off. I'm tired of being anxious all the time. I've just been sitting here watching this guy, Mac Does It. He's made this video making fun of YouTubers' apologies, and oh my god, I can't get enough of them. It's so funny. Like, I keep seeing all these people making fun of like YouTuber apologies because they're so like relevant right now. I actually had no idea about the history of these YouTubers. I watched every single one that's made fun of in this video. I might as well say their names: Shane Dawson, Tana Mojo, and Jeffree Star. Like, I loved them, and I had no, like, why did I have no clue? Why did I don't know. It really annoys me that I didn't know their past and their history, and obviously when you kind of surround yourself with that fan base, they're not gonna bring it up. But I'm using my Fenty Beauty concealer all over my face. That's what I like to do in the summer because it's like slightly darker than my actual concealer shade, so it works and it's got nice coverage. I kind of just slap it everywhere. I'm so excited to get these interviews over with. Like, I always do this with bronzer. I'm like, can I see it? And then I fucking whack more on and then I look like bad. So anyway, I'm like kind of nervous to be working again just because it's a big adjustment from how many months has it been that I've been literally home every single day. And like, yeah, I've hated it. I feel lucky, and like sometimes it's nice to be able to like go to a lake and, you know, relax and not have to worry about things. But I'm a person that needs structure, and that is a big theme that I've been discussing with my therapist. Putting structure into my own life, keeping myself busy, because like I'm an ambitious person and I get very anxious when I feel like I'm not doing something. So going back to work, I feel like is gonna be nice. Making more money to save. I got my application back for my student loans for like the September to April. I might actually have almost enough to pay for tuition, which is a first. I've never gotten enough from them to even pay for 1 semester, I think. I might not have to go into further debt this year. We'll see. I have some rent saved up so that I can get on my feet. You know what's stupid? Interest rates. Like, I'm a student, okay? Not to sound, I don't know, not to sound whatever, but why am I paying interest for the education that everybody pressures me into? Okay, so apparently that fucking clip ended somewhere and I don't know where, and I'm really fucking annoyed right now, which I don't want to be annoyed and stressed out before my interview, so fucking guess I'm not doing a get ready with me for my interview. Good afternoon, evening. It's probably around 5:30. It's July 25th, a Saturday. I think the last time that I vlogged was when I went to Shubenacadie Park. Well, like I haven't really felt like taking any videos because I don't really know. I feel like because nobody's watching them that they suck, but I'm not making them for other people, I'm making them for myself, and I have to keep reminding myself that for some reason. Since then, a lot has happened. I had 2 interviews on July 16th, like in the same day, which was so stressful, but I got both of the jobs. One of them is an after school program job and before school program, but I don't know if I'm gonna do the before school part because I'm also going to be doing online school. But anyway, that's obviously for September when school starts back up. I'm doing summer camps until then, so at a different place. Yeah, I've been very busy and just trying to readjust to not only working, but working full-time hours. Like I'm there 9 hours a day. It's really tiring. It's all outside. I wanted to start a video this evening to get myself to do something because it's really nice out. I haven't really done anything. So also in other news, I paid off my contract with my iPhone 8 Plus, and I was like, I paid it off so that I could have a more cheap bill every month. After I paid it off, so before I paid it off, my bill was like $105 every month. And so apparently my phone was $36 monthly. So once I paid that off, I was like, great, I'll be paying around 70 something. Is that the right? Anyway, it wasn't. It was still almost $100. And I went in and I was like, this doesn't make any sense. And they're like, yeah, they changed the rules because they kind of included the price of the phone into your bill. So even when you're done paying off your phone, like you're still paying the same amount. Anyway, so that was with TELUS, and I switched back to Kudo, who I was with before with all of my phones previously, and they are like the same company, but you still deal with different customer service, and it has a different like plan, and it's not run on contracts. Anyway, it was just a much better deal. So then I was like, if I'm still gonna be paying like around the same amount, why don't I just get a new phone, upgrade my phone, and then sell my iPhone, because people are still selling them for like $450 to $500. So then I could put some more money away back into my endless debt. So I went in for a second time to talk to them, and I was like, all right, well, I want a new phone. So I was looking at the iPhone SE, which is basically the iPhone 10, I think, but with the 8 Plus body, which is what I had and I really liked. And then I was like, well, I've actually been considering an Android. And they were like, oh yeah, well, we have like the Samsung S10, $0 up front, and then it's like cheaper per month. And I was like, it's actually a really nice phone. But I was so scared to go back to Android because I've had an iPhone for a really long time, and although I used to only own Androids for phones, it was just intimidating. And also everybody roasts you for having Android. Anyway, so I ended up getting the S10. This is it. Look at that. Woo! And this is the color of the phone too. This isn't just the case. It's called Prism or Pearl White, Prism White, something like that. It's amazing. It's 128 gigabytes. So that's how much space I need, because I almost filled the 64 gigabytes already. And there's just so much more you can do with these phones. Like, it's like owning a MacBook versus owning a PC that you built. It's like same price range, but one does a whole lot more. And I just don't understand why people really hate Androids, because they do more. And like iPhone keeps coming out with these like new updates that are exactly what Android has had for years, and they're like, oh, this is so cool, like this is like totally new technology, and it's like, no, it isn't. Anyway, that's the end of my rant. Those are the new things that are happening. I'm really hot, so I'm gonna go sit on the balcony with my boy. Hi, bud. Yeah, so it's a bit later on, having a drink, which I haven't had in a very long time. I don't really drink. Used to be because I just had a lot of anxiety about it. Never had any interest in like not being sober, because it makes me anxiety, the thought of not being sober. But also lately, every time I have like one drink, it makes me feel sick, like really hurts my stomach. So I'm gonna test it out again, see if that happens, and play some games. Right now I'm playing No Man's Sky, which is quite cool. Ugh, I need a burp. Anyway, I just want to show this really cool feature that this phone has. I'm just obsessed with it. It's called edge lighting. So it lights up the edge when you get a notification, and you can choose the apps that it does it for, and you can change the color of the apps and the style that it lights up in. See, that's the edge lighting, and it goes around in a wave, and you can do different colors. It's just so cool. But yeah, that's just one of the many features that I love about this. It's got 3 cameras and then a sensor. So like there's a health app, and I can put my finger on that and it'll tell me my heartbeat, which is pretty cool. Yes, I'm an Android nerd, and yes, I've been posting much less on my Snapchat stories because it is very clear that I have an Android, and it makes me upset. I don't want to be bullied, but they're better phones. Good afternoon. What day is it? Okay, first of all, it's August 2nd, Sunday. It's a long weekend in Canada. It's a natal day weekend, and I have been busy working full-time for the past 2 weeks. I'm also in my bikini right now because it's hot out. But yeah, I like the other day, actually I think it was last weekend, I tried to make a video, but I was just like so not ready. I don't know, I didn't have anything really to film. But today, like obviously it's Sunday, I have today off, and tomorrow, because it's holiday, I have that off, and Megan and I are going on a hike to somewhere that has a waterfall, so I wanted to make a video about that. I planned on vlogging yesterday a little bit because Josh and I went on a mini road trip to go to a beach, and it was really nice, but I was super cranky the whole day. Yeah, it was a busy beach. I didn't even take my underwater camera in the water. Like it was a weird day. Now I'm in better spirits today. We went to Costco this morning, so I've got some more food that I've needed. I also found these leggings. Mondetta is the brand. But they're activewear leggings from Costco. They were on sale for like $14, maybe even $12. I don't know, it was a ridiculous deal. They're super thick and they have like mesh pockets on the side, so it's perfect for going to the gym. I don't even know what else to film. Ooh, we also tried out, there's no label on this. Cool, okay, never mind. But we also tried out this new cafe that it's like basically a make your own donut cafe, but they have specialty, they're not miniature donuts like the little ones, but they're like smaller than average donuts, but they're super rich, and like you can design your own with the toppings, the icing, the kind of donut, and you can also just pick a variety pack of pre-made ones. And they have like breakfast sandwiches on donuts. I had that this morning. It was good, but I would rather enjoy the donut on its own rather than with a savory thing. Anyway, and then I got a caramel macchiato that I'm still drinking. Yeah, life has been crazy busy, tiring 9-hour work days because I'm working a day camp for the rest of the summer. Yeah, I got that job right during the interview because they needed somebody as soon as they could, but it paid more than my old job, so I took it. It's something. And then I have another job lined up for the school year with an elementary school, which means I won't be working weekends, and I'll have 27 hours a week, and I've done the calculations, and I'm gonna be able to pay rent if I do that with that job. It's insane. Everything feels a little out of body. I don't know. I just feel like nothing's really settling. I can't process anything. I'm always stressed, but like I don't really know why. And it's very hard to just chill. So I'm gonna be trying to, first of all, go to the gym more, which is hard because I work out in the sun with kids for 9 hours a day. So it's exhausting. But if I don't do that, I wanna do yoga in the evenings and just be a little more peaceful in my mind, because I'm 21 years old and like everybody else says I shouldn't be this stressed. So, ooh, one of the things that I got that I'm excited about is this giant bag of, they're called coconut smiles, but it's just like coconut shavings, and I love those on its own, but then I can also like put it on top of granola. I can sprinkle them with cocoa powder. They're super good. I can make cinnamon sugar coconut bites. I love you, I love you. It's been so weird having to work every day and being away from Percy, and then like also being away evenings and weekends because I have plans, because we've been together constantly, almost basically since I got him. Oh, and he's such a needy little boy. But I love you so much. I'm just about to go out there, but I'm reading this book that I got on my little thrift haul, and my mom got me that at a yard sale. So now we have a table, and that's my little setup to burn in the sun. It's much later now, obviously, and I've just been kind of relaxing all day, reading my book periodically and going out on the patio, but it was far too hot to even stay out there and lay in the sun, so I've just been inside mostly. And finally, the air is starting to cool off in the evening, and it's been like so stiff and humid and unbearably hot at night. Like, you can't even wear blankets and it's just disgusting. But now it's actually cool. Somebody's having a fire outside, I can smell, and it's just so nice. I really, for some reason, want to go for a walk right now. Like an evening walk. Just get some sweatpants and a sweatshirt on. Enjoy the smells. But that's something that I don't really like to do alone at night. I probably won't. But I'm excited to get outside tomorrow with Megan, so I'm gonna try and film that. Good morning. It's 10 a.m. The weather's kind of cold and overcast. I thought it was supposed to be like sunny and hot today and nice, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. Apparently we might be getting a hurricane tomorrow, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know if me and Megan are still going on a hike. She hasn't gotten home yet. She was out drinking last night, so we'll see. But I'm in my workout attire, just in case I decide I want to work out, or if we go on a hike, I'll be ready. Probably neither of those are gonna happen, but whatever. I don't know what to vlog. I don't know what to say. I know that there's so many things that I haven't vlogged or talked about, but I still don't know. So yeah, we didn't end up going on the hike. I haven't worked out yet, but I'm actually in the mood to do it this evening because the weather is super like cool and rainy and it's such a nice break and I'm feeling good today. I've just been playing Counter-Strike. Yeah, overall my mood has been like generally better today, which has made me realize how bad my mental health is most of the time. It's yeah, it's not good, but that's why I'm in therapy, and I encourage you to really recognize when you are like really happy, when you're having a really good day. Recognize like, how often does this happen? Because if it's less often than bad days, it sounds super obvious, but like, I don't know, I just never really saw myself as being really bad mentally. But yeah, my anxiety has taken over, so that's great. I'm just gonna keep gaming and keep ignoring it all.